Brought to you by Penguin.
Not Safe for Work by Isabel Kaplan. Read by Stephanie Nemeth Parker. 1. The thing about Los Angeles is that it's awful and I hate it. But when I'm there, nowhere else exists, and I can't imagine leaving. It's a difficult place to be old or sick, or fat or poor, or without a strong social media presence. It's not an easy place to be young, either. After college graduation, I postponed my return from Boston by 1 week, then 2, cat-sitting for a professor. It's the second week that drives my mother over the edge. She calls, she emails, she accuses me of loving the professor's cat more than her. She says, don't I know how hard she has been working, how lonely and depressed she has been, how she has been counting down the days until my return. I get sick upon arrival, aching limbs at baggage claim, blooming into a fever by the following day. Garden variety virus, but it hits my mother's sweet spot. You're run down, poor baby. I'll take care of you, she says. My father sends a welcome home text. Hope to see you for dinner soon, he writes. He doesn't ask where I'll be living or if I'd like to stay with him. I suspect he doesn't want the infringement on his space, his freedom. It's strange being back in my mother's house. She's just finished renovating, and it barely looks familiar, though somehow items from long ago, CD players, pants from Gap Kids, have resurfaced in the new version of my old bedroom. The sight of them is unsettling. My parents divorced when I was 10, during the summer before 5th grade. They were civil, but it was terrible. My mother suggested we go on a diet together. It'll be fun, she told me. You'll look great for the start of the school year. She said she knew I had been overeating because I could tell she was unhappy in her marriage. This was news to me. She taught me all about calories and the places they hide. I dipped carrots in Dijon mustard, while my friends at day camp traded Skittles and M&Ms, candy coatings melting in a rainbow smear on their palms. My weeks were split between my parents. My father kept the house in the Hollywood Hills, and my mother moved to an apartment in Santa Monica, across the street from the beach. There was an infinity pool on the roof, and towels were provided. She called it Heartbreak Hotel. A few nights a week, I would ride my scooter to the 3rd Street Promenade with my mother and younger brother. While my brother browsed the toy store, I punished myself in the basement fitting rooms of Gap Kids, trying on jeans 2 sizes too small and watching my stomach pucker as I did up the button. I practiced sitting casually on the bench in the fitting room as if I were on a playground bench at recess. I made believe I was talking about normal things with my classmates and kept an eye on my stomach in the mirror. My mother moved several times over the next 5 years, a real tour du West LA, before landing back in Santa Monica, 2 miles east of Heartbreak Hotel. When I think back on those years, I remember a choking sensation. My father's silence, my mother's longing, my brother's rage, my bottomless hunger. My psychiatrist kept increasing dosages, switching medications. Trial and error, she said. I would stare at the tapestry behind her head and say, week after week, I want to stop falling asleep in class. The day my mother moved into this house was also the day I got drunk for the first time. Early evening, a bottle of Grey Goose on the kitchen counter, carton of orange juice next to it. I helped myself. If you drink that screwdriver, you can't drive, my mother said. I said I didn't care, and I drank that one and then another and another until the floor tilted. I was 15. I couldn't drive at night on a learner's permit anyway. My parents were both from New England, high-achieving youngest children of long-suffering Jewish immigrant mothers. A perfect match on paper. My mother moved to Los Angeles for my father, a literary historian who moved for his research, wooed by a trove of archives acquired by U.S.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?